Alright, hello everybody. This is my ethereal voice talking to you. Gonna be doing, this is Contra. I've done this game quite a bit, but this time I'm gonna actually go through and go into detail about my strategy here and how what I do in this game. So, starting out, we got the, I grabbed the machine gun. There's a little quirk in this game where if you get the machine gun at the start, it'll actually make less guys spawn there at the beginning. So there's less chance of you just getting bad luck. And then right at the start we get the spread gun. This is the gun that we're pretty much going to keep for the whole game. And here I'm just trying to go through, and I have all these jumps planned out. Right here I shoot the laser at the bottom, because if I don't, then there's a high chance I would accidentally grab it. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen. And then here's the first boss. Sometimes you might get unlucky and have them drop a marble pretty close to the bottom. In that case, you either just dodge it or you just don't, and you have to reset. And so at this point we have the first base stage. The trick to these base stages that I'm not very good at is that you have to use the spread gun to kind of get a stream of bullets. You can see kind of like right here. And the way you do that is you have to kind of shoot the enemies, and I think you have to shoot again at the same frame that you shoot one of the enemies. But I've never actually got like a solid grasp of it. The best way I can do it is to try to, you have to kind of try to hit them on the side of the spread, and you have to tap in like a very specific rhythm. Like when I try to just mash the button as fast as I can't get it. I have to do it in like a sort of slow kind of rhythm. Oh, this is the first boss. It's this blue thing that moves back and forth. I kind of messed him up, and I didn't get. I can usually get him either before he bounces or like as soon as he bounces off the side, but that time he actually bounced and then went all the way back to the other side, and then I got him. So that was actually a pretty slow fight, but we're gonna try to make up the time. And anyway, here's level 3, the waterfall. This is the jumping one. You just jump all the way to the top. Right here, there's a guy who shoots something up in the air and blocks you, so I just make sure I take him out when I jump there. And then we get the B. It's one of 3 Bs that we get in the game. Not sure what that stands for. Yeah, so moving through here. Up here is around where it runs out. Yeah, right there. And then we just jump up the rest of the way. I do try to clear out guys to kind of prevent lag, and to sometimes if there's too many enemies, then something like the guns won't spawn, which I'm not actually prepared for. And then the alien boss, he just take out his 2 arms, and that makes him open his mouth quickly. And the way I'm shooting there was actually a little bit of a technique, because when you shoot the spread and some of your bullets hit the enemy. Yeah, this is another base stage. I've already kind of explained what it is. This is just another longer base stage, so not much to talk about here, but as I was saying, the way the spread gun works is that if some of your spreads are off the screen and others are not, and you shoot again, there's like a preference of where the bullets will go. Straightforward is obviously the #1 preference, but the second one is if you're shooting up, it'll go to the right more often than it'll go to the left. So when I'm fighting that alien boss, I try to stand on the left side of him so that more bullets will hit him. Because if you stand on the right side, there won't be as many bullets on that side when you just mash the button. So anyway, going at the end of this base stage, you can use these rollers and get a stream pretty easily, as I do there. It's probably one of the only ways to reliably get a stream. But they don't pop up on every stream, unfortunately. And if you were really good, you could just hammer the button the whole way, but the problem is my thumb gets tired and I can't just do it the whole time. so I have to take breaks. Yeah, and then we have this boss. You just take those out, and then he splits, and when his head split, you can't hit him. And then I actually get lucky here. So right there. So if you notice, he split, but I still destroyed him. So that's because there's a glitch in the game where if you hit him on a certain frame, you can hit him when he's supposed to be invincible. And that's what happened there. So I got really lucky there. That doesn't usually happen. I usually have to wait for another cycle before I can get to take him out. So that actually saves a lot of time. But anyway, here we are, onto the snowfield. This is where I kind of consider the first 4 stages of the game as the gauntlet. And then once you get to this stage, it kind of like becomes a real run. But you do have to kind of watch out. Yeah, if you see that stray bullet going across the screen, this is where you can get guys who shoot bullets. So you have to be vigilant of that. That's the reason why I'm just shooting non-stop here. I don't want a guy to spawn and then immediately shoot a bullet at me, because that would not be good. And then of course we got the tanks. Tanks are easy. You just point blank shoot them. If you're doing a no items run, then this is the part where you would break your thumb mashing the button. So yeah, coming up on the end of Snowfield, you got these grenades you can jump over. See, that's what I'm talking about. That guy just appeared and shot a bullet. Thankfully, I saw it. They can be hard to see because they're so small. And then we have the boss of this level. There's 3 spots he can appear, and then unfortunately I got the worst one, all the way to the left. But anyway, moving on, Energy Zone. This is the level with the flamethrowers that come out. So I think they go on a cycle, but I don't really prepare for it. I go the bottom way here. That guy shot a couple bullets, so I had to stop a little bit there. That probably wasted a second or two. And I think I got kind of bad luck here. I got the middle flame when I came up there. And then on here, I like to grab the bee. You can do this. A lot of people do this without the bee, but I always grab the bee, because that lets me just run through this part without having a care in the world. And then it always runs out right here. And then we have this, the random boss. This guy just has a random pattern and you just have to react to it. I did get good luck here, but... And then he jumps twice, so that wasted another couple seconds. In stage 7, the hangar. This is a level that it's also kind of like cycle based, and you can get bad luck. Like right here, I got stopped and I had to wait for all 4 of these. I try not to do that. And yeah, this is the level where you have to blow up all these spike walls. And this is another part where I actually try to get the bee. And I messed up there. I fell off the cart, and then I had to wait for that thing to open up again, so that was another couple second time loss, but not too terrible, thankfully. And getting that bee lets you do a couple things. For one thing, it lets you just run through this part without having to go the top way or worry about those claws, and then it lets you run through that spike wall, the first one. The bee is... it has just enough to get through that first spike wall, so you don't have to stop and shoot. And here, coming up on the final stretch, we got some last gunners here. You can get unlucky and get a running guy that shoots, but thankfully that didn't happen. And then we have a very tough boss there. You just shoot the wall. And then on to stage 8. Stage 8 is... it's not hard. It's it's pretty much a guarantee, as long as you just don't do anything dumb. And you even get a B there at the start. So it's actually 4 Bs. I guess I miscounted at the start. I don't remember this one. Yeah, and so these guys, they shoot those little homing things, but as long as you you shoot their first ones that come out, you can outrun them before they can shoot a second one. So as long as you just run and don't stop, you don't have to really worry about this part. And then shoot those 2 guys and shoot forward, because those scorpions are going to come out, and that scorpion, he sometimes falls from the ceiling. You have to react to it. And then here we have the mother brain, mother heart. And then that's the end of the game. It's that quick. So yeah, another boss you can just point blank with the spread gun. You can spawn those little spiders that jump out, and they can take you out. But it usually doesn't happen, as long as you're just smart about it. But anyway, and then that's the end of the game. I think the time was 10:46, so I think I made about like 10 or 15 seconds worth of errors in here. So if everything went perfectly, I could probably get maybe in the 10:30s. But no, I guess we'll save that for another day. Till next time.